How can he say so directly? How can I understand Bhagavad Gita so easily? How can it be so easy? I still remember people coming out of lectures and saying, some lectures in the initial stage when I started going to philosophy, so they used to come out after hearing a lecture from someone, and they'll come out, I'll ask them, what did you understand? He spoke extraordinary, yeah, beautiful lecture. So what did he say? I'm thinking about it. I'll go back home and meditate on it. Anyway, you don't understand anything. Art movies you used to have in India, na? You remember those art movies? They'll start off, they'll end, you do not know what happened. And then when you come out, people ask you, what happened? Oh, art movie. Because you don't understand anything. That's modern art also, right? Whatever you want to derive from it, you derive from it. If anyone goes and anything, oh, what? This means this, this means this. And the artist standing behind, he's laughing because he said, I didn't make anything. So please try to understand this. Except it is easy, very easy. I'm telling you something. Very easy. Tarun, when you wanted to understand it, did you find any difficulty in it? He took to understanding this only 1.5 years back or so. Before that also he's from the IT, because mostly IT people are here Indians. He's been here for 13 years now, 14 years. He was enjoying life, thinking so. But when he understood the Bhagavad Gita, it didn't take him time. It was not difficult. The only thing is we block ourselves. No. Why? Why block yourself? Let it flow in and see. He's not left anything. He's got his wife, he's got his kids. What's the problem? No problem. I'll tell you the way how to make your own house as ashram. Himalayas, in your own house. You don't have to go to the Himalayas. That's what Krishna taught Arjuna. Make this battlefield into an ashram. Make this. What is an ashram? Ashram is a place where you remember God. So he's telling Arjuna that how to make your life into a ashram. Your office, everything. That's why he said, Tasmat sarveshu kaleshu mam anusmarana yuddhaya cha. Tasmat sarveshu. Sarva means all time. Sarveshu kal. Sarva kal. All time. Mam anusmarana. Ma means me. Anu means what? Follow me. Anu actually means to follow. Anusmarana. Follow me by every time remembering my instructions. Anusmarana. Yuddhaya cha. First remember my instructions and then do what? Fight. He says 24 hours. Now God would never tell you something which you can't do. Please remember one thing. He's not telling him, you remember me, forget fighting. That's a wrong conception of people. Now we come down to what happened in the first, which I say that one of the most important shlokas of Bhagavad Gita is, in the second chapter, 7th shloka. Arjun gives lot of reasoning to Krishna, that why he should not fight. He gives lot of reasoning to Krishna. And those reasonings look very good. See, he's all merciful, he's got such a good nature, he's actually ready to forgive all his relatives who destroyed him. Right? Disrespected his mother, his wife, everyone. He's ready to forgive everyone. Krishna says it's all bogus what you're talking about. You're running away from your duty. Arjun realizes this. That's why he says, 2:7, listen to this. Now I am confused about my duty and have lost all composure because of miserly weakness. Miserly. Kripana. The word is Kripan, Sanskrit. Miser. Who's a miser? A beggar who's got no money. He says, I'm a miser. Hey, come on, you don't have anything. How can you be miser? Miser means you have the ability to do something and still you don't do it. That person is called a miser. So he called himself a miser because he had the strength to overcome the people who were adharmic, who were not following dharma. And still he was not doing it. That is why he called himself miser. So please, this is the first qualification that you will have to understand. We are miser how? We got this human form of life where we can do devotional service to Krishna. We can understand the Bhagavad Gita and still we are not trying to understand. That means we are what? Miser. Are we not? Tell me one thing. And that is real miserness. A miserly person actually goes to hell. That's what Shastras say very clearly. A miser person goes to hell. 101%. Now miser is known not only by money. Please understand. You have got all the abilities to take this knowledge. You got all the ability to basically practice this knowledge. And still you are only going into for these 4 activities of eating, mating, sleeping and defending that the animals are doing. How great are you than the animals? You are not, sorry. A billionaire's dog is living better than I think so many people on this face of this earth. Is it right or wrong? They have got collars which are worth diamonds of $5.77 million worth of collars they have. Which people think of, basically can't afford to have a house of that type. And their dog is wearing such a collar. Eating, mating, sleeping and defending. That doesn't make us great, please, for God's sake. So don't become a miser. When you become a miser, what happens? You get confused. You lose composure. Composure means what? Self-control. What happens with you? The self-control goes. In this condition, I am asking you to tell me, for certain, what is best for me? See, when you go to the Guru, you don't say, Bataiye, what should I do? He says, he gives you 4 alternatives. Then what do? You actually don't tell him, tell me the best, what is the best? You tell him, that's the easiest one I'll do. No, Arjun tells him, what does Arjun tell him? This, I'm asking you to tell me for certain. First thing, for certain, what is best for me? Shishyaste ham sadimam prapanam. Now I am a disciple and a soul surrender unto you. You know, people become students. I want to become a student. Okay, come. They take knowledge, go away. They're not surrendered. He says, no, I am surrendered soul means I will obey what you say. Please instruct me. Give me upadesh. So this is the most important. The moment you miss this part, you can never understand Bhagavad Gita. And that's what I say, this is the crossroad of understanding Bhagavad Gita. 2nd chapter, Shloka 7.